Agents in biohazard suits taking over an East Side neighborhood tonight.
Hidden in the darkest depths are sinister secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Oh my God.
That's crazy looking.
There's just so many weird creatures in the ocean.
And I saw, like, right in front of me, this huge eyeball staring, unblinking, right at me.
Ominous, creepy, outrightly disturbing.
Oh, freak.
These are the words that will come to your mind when you see the haunting and bizarre events that transpired when they didn't know that a camera was watching them. Mermaid cover-up. In Utah, 2 people in hazmat suits were caught near a body of water, and what they were doing is straight up bizarre. They were removing a merman from the water. The creature had a striking green tail, and as the video continued, things just got weirder. Before much else could be filmed, the suits placed the merman on a stretcher and vanished behind some rocks. The recording abruptly cut off before anything else could be seen. Apparently, the person filming got scared and bolted, leaving us with no clue about what happened next. The entire encounter is mysterious, which made people question, what on earth was that? Tentacle monster. In this eerie footage from Bondi Beach, Australia, men in hazmat suits stand around something truly disturbing. It appears like the beach was visited by something beyond belief, a creature with its belly wide open and tentacles spilling out of its body. The sight is both bizarre and unsettling. Could this be some sort of government experiment gone wrong? Or is there something even more sinister at play? Of course, there's always a chance it's a hoax, but either way, it's definitely raising some serious questions. I'm not fully convinced though. Real merman captured. In 2018, fishermen in Asia caught something truly bizarre and unsettling. The creature had a strange, almost alien-like shape, and it had a slime-like substance from all over its body. What made this even creepier was that the slime was toxic. Reports say that one of the fishermen, who handled it without gloves, immediately felt an uncomfortable sensation on his hands. There's no confirmation if this was a deformed mermaid or some mysterious species of merman unique to Asian waters. They even had to tie it up, but sadly, just hours after being pulled from the water, the creature stopped breathing. Creature takes Army Man. This video from 2015 is seriously one of the creepiest you'll see. A Russian army-based CCTV shows 2 soldiers in uniform standing guard near a big body of water, when suddenly, out of nowhere, some creature lunges at the guy on the right and starts pulling him toward the water. His partner tries to help, but freaks out and runs back to the base. The first soldier is completely dragged off screen by the thing. Then, just as the second guy spots something coming his way, he makes a break for it. If you slow the footage down, it's tough to tell what comes flying through the door. It could be the creature, or maybe even the soldier who got pulled in. Either way, it's creepy. Chupacabra. An old footage from the Internet Archive recently resurfaced that allegedly shows a real-life chupacabra on an operating table. It was being prepared for examination by these medical doctors. The language sounds like Russian. But I am no expert, so let me know in the comments if that's the case. Moving back to the creature, it did not look like the animal was responsive at all, so maybe they found it already deceased somewhere. But unfortunately, no information other than what could be seen in the video ever came out, which is suspicious. But this chupacabra looks insanely real to me. Giant mermaid. On the eastern shore of Cape Town, a tourist noticed something unusual moving along the beach. He could not get a closer look, so he used his camera to spot what it was, not expecting what he was about to witness. To his shock, the footage captured a mermaid that had somehow stranded herself on the shore. The sight of such a large, mythical creature was utterly unbelievable. The tourist was so stunned by the sight that he didn't know how to react and was too overwhelmed to approach her. Seeing a mermaid this big is beyond what most people could ever imagine. Now, either she got stuck on the shore or was just enjoying the sun. Giant lobster. Most unbelievably sized lobster was caught by a couple of friends back in 2021, and the sight of this monster is pretty unreal. All of them rushed to capture it and get it to the shore, and without panicking, managed to capture it. It was so big that these guys looked like dwarfs in comparison to it. But hang on for a minute, and let's take a real nice look at this unbelievably sized lobster. This aquatic anomaly looks more like something you'd display in an art exhibition, because it doesn't look real at all. And according to Guinness Book of World Records, the biggest lobster ever was a 44-pounder, caught off Nova Scotia in 1977. Baptism apparition. This camera caught two angels standing on top of a person who was just baptized. The video comes from Honduras, where a local ministry does baptism in a nearby river, but nothing like this was ever recorded by anyone. Two white opaque figures can be seen looking at what was happening. Some sort of divine intervention that seems metaphysical, or is there a more physical explanation for all of this? Before I give my 2 cents on it, let me know what you think in the comments. I think they had lit candles, and it's just the smoke of that, or maybe some sort of optical illusion. But I cannot explain what happens near the end of the video, so it could be angels. Washed shore. An extraordinary aquatic creature, looking eerily like a mermaid, washed up on the shores of Vietnam, and it got everyone's attention. Locals and animal rescuers were quickly all around this anomaly, but the situation was confusing as no one was sure what to do. The tail of the creature was still twitching, showing it was definitely alive. As the video of this strange find made its rounds online, people began speculating whether it was a dolphin or some type of shark. Despite all the guesses and theories, the true identity of this mysterious being remains unknown. Possessed circle. Is this some kind of cult ritual? Or are they just possessed? 4 teenagers were caught on camera, acting really strange. They were leaning backward in a circle, almost as if they were about to fall any second. The location and original uploader are unknown, which only adds to the mystery. Some think they were up to something sinister, while others believe it might have been a summoning that didn't go as planned. Subscribers pick. Today, I'm going to do something different, so let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This mysterious video shows people in hazmat suits near the shore, getting an unidentified creature on a stretcher. It was unknown at first, but the footage captured a glimpse of the now-known merman on camera. The video is bizarre because the entire area was quarantined for 3 weeks, and military personnel were seen all around a 50-meter radius of the incident. This merman was quite large, because a team of 5 people struggled to lift it up and took it away. And before you go away, how about liking this video and subscribing to my channel? That way you won't ever miss mysterious, creepy, and chilling visuals. Alien abduction. This wasn't meant to be caught on camera, and aliens had no idea that a Ring doorbell would capture the entire incident like this. As as this Texas resident walked out of his home, he mysteriously vanished. But looking closely at the video, we can see clearly that he did not just vanish out of thin air, but the mysterious cause behind it made him transform or shapeshift into a tiny ball of light before going up into the night sky. And just before that happened, there was a glitch where he stopped, was transformed, and then abducted by aliens. Strange people. Two women stumbled upon something truly bizarre. A group of people standing eerily still in a park. Each person faced a different direction, yet none of them showed any emotion. This unsettling scene was caught inside a gated community, and some wondered if this was an elitist ritual or a secret cult gathering.
Gotta go. Get me out.
Could it be part of some strange worship practice? Personally, I think they might have been hypnotized, which would explain their emotionless state. Whatever the case, this eerie encounter leaves more questions than answers. Russian alien. This video circulated a lot all over the internet at the start of this year, and some conspiracy theorists ate it all up without noticing the obvious fact. The video clearly shows a person wearing hazmat suit, what appears to be the inside of a medical facility. He or she was escorting an alien on a wheelchair, which is quite bizarre, as the extraterrestrial creature does not look like it needed any help.
What on earth is that? Hey!
It even looked at the camera for a few seconds. But it is quite obvious that this video is clearly fake. Something that was artificially generated. Obama's bodyguard? Two reptilians were caught on camera during Obama's visit to Israel 11 years ago.
What is that? Look at the neck.
And it is really bizarre that no one paid attention to the Secret Service agent in the back right there. When Obama was on stage, the person on the left looked eerily uncanny. His face and features were quite similar to how other reptilians look, but it got creepier when this agent in the back had a distinctive elongated chin, and his ears, or its ears, were more like holes, similar to a lizard. Everything is super creepy about this video, but what baffles me the most is the lack of response by the people. Are they all aware already? Creepy crawler in village. While strolling through a cemetery, the person recording caught something eerie. They heard strange noises coming from behind one of the tombstones and decided to zoom in. What emerged was truly bizarre. It had long ears and a trunk like an elephant, but the lower half was even stranger. At first, it walked on two legs, then dropped onto all fours. The person filming felt uneasy, which seemed to startle the creature. Just when it looked like the creature was about to move toward them, the video abruptly cut off. Creepy trio. Seeing three people dressed in black robes and wearing creepy white masks is not something anyone wants to come across in an open field.
They're moving! Dude, that's literally people in the middle of the field. Yo, where is that?
Especially if you consider how they appear to be in the middle of nowhere. These unidentified people were caught inside of a ritual of some sort during broad daylight, which is a bold move for sure. However, when they started moving in circles is when the person who captured the creepy event got scared.
What are they doing, bro?
This creepy trio noticed the drone and ran in opposite directions before disappearing from the field. Turns out the original uploader is Stromedy, who regularly makes this kind of content. Mysterious meeting. A ritual out in the open was caught on camera almost 2 years ago in an unknown location. But what was clear was that they were on a cliff, and in the middle of the circle, there were two people. The ones circling them were only wearing a single white cloth, and to capture this in the middle of nowhere is a chilling sight for sure. Who were these people, and what sinister act were they up to? I guess we'll never know. Slimy alien. A giant slug-like creature was spotted at the start of the clips, so the gym owner followed it. This slimy worm-like alien crawled on top of a treadmill and its appearance is haunting to say the least. Something was coming out of it from basically all directions, and its face was filled with tentacles like things just hanging off from the head. This is enough to give anyone the creeps, but fortunately, it is all fake, and the alien slime creature was just getting its morning workout done. Night-tailed fox. An anonymous person captured this eerie footage deep in a forest. In the distance, you can clearly see a glowing creature jumping around as if it had finally caught its prey. The cameraman. The creature had multiple tails, looking a lot like the legendary nine-tailed fox from Chinese myth, which also appears in Japanese folklore as Kyubi no Kitsune. This video seems to prove that this creature isn't just a myth, but something that actually exists and haunts the forest. Real gargoyle. You're about to see something that will make you question if it's even real. A strange creature was spotted on a cliff, most probably hunting for prey, and someone managed to catch it on camera. When they zoomed in, the creature came into clearer view, and it wasn't any human or animal anyone's ever seen before. Then, out of nowhere, two wings came out from its back, which spooked the cameraman, who ran away as fast as possible. Its description matches a gargoyle, which is said to protect against evil spirits. But this one felt more like the evil itself. Italy, demon. Eyewitnesses in Vatican City, Italy, claimed to have seen a terrifying flying demon hovering over a church in broad daylight, and they managed to record the entire event. The creature was scaling the building before finally perching at the top, sending chills through everyone who saw it. This eerie sight has sparked a flurry of apocalyptic rumors and theories, with some people suggesting it might be a sign of the end times. The demon had a broad wingspan, making it look incredibly real. However, there's also a suspicion that it could be a result of advanced CGI. What do you think? Could this be a genuine supernatural event, or is it just an impressive piece of digital trickery? Skunk ape. In 2000, Dave Shealy filmed something eerie in the Florida Everglades that has left people intrigued and unsettled. The footage shows a dark figure moving through the swamp, but it didn't look like any human being. It even seemed to stare right at Dave as he recorded. This creepy figure was later identified as a skunk ape, a notorious cryptid known for its foul smell and rumored to haunt the southern US. The grainy footage shows the creature moving frantically through the bushes. Whether true or false, the skunk ape footage has made Bigfoot enthusiasts really happy that something as convincing as this video is real. Unexpected cult. Did these people stumble upon a secret cult meeting by accident? As they were strolling down the street, they heard strange noises coming from an alleyway and decided to investigate. To their shock, their camera captured a group of individuals clad in eerie, demonic attire. They were dressed in red robes from head to toe, holding candles in their hands. Some claimed the group had been caught in the middle of a secretive cult ritual, with rumors suggesting they were even seeking sacrifices. But if that was true, then it's odd they would do it out in the open like that. Could this be an unsettling encounter with something sinister, or just a bizarre dress-up? Human dog clone. This thing cannot be for real. It is absolutely horrifying to look at.
Can you understand me?
In this video, a mutated creature can be seen locked up inside of a cage, and no one knows what it even is. The deformed and horrifying-looking creature is some sort of a hybrid or mixture between an animal and a human being. It's like someone watched Full Metal Alchemist and brought to life the most disturbing scene ever. The creature could even speak. And it was nothing short of a nightmare. If this creature really exists, then there is no doubt about the next clip either, because that will give you goosebumps for sure. Mermaid sighting. This tourist thought they had just recorded a scenic landscape of Majorca, but what they didn't know was the existence of a real mermaid caught in one of the shots. This creature was quite far away, so it's not easy to spot, which makes sense why the camera person was unable to as well. But a zoom-in shot shows a fish-like fin, a head and arms, all in a pale blue color, which is why it camouflaged with the background so well to be unnoticeable. Something similar was also caught a decade ago in Israel, which means mermaids can be found in other parts of the world as well. Scary close call. A brief but scary moment was caught by a resident of Texas.
We got some chairs. What was that?
He heard noises coming from the trees, and then this came charging at him. You can hear just how terrified he was. Also sounded like he was young, so even if this was a prank, the audio is pretty convincing. It was a real-life rake encounter that almost turned into a nightmare. Alien creature. The more you look at it, the creepier it gets. That is the most sane thing I can say about this unidentifiable creature that looks like it spawned in hell. This round gray creature had many eyes like a spider, but unlike a spider, its eyes kept on vanishing and appearing back again. What makes it creepier is that the eyes were caught moving all over its body as well. Told you, the more you look, the creepier it'll get. For some reason, watching this video left a strange taste in my mouth, and I can't even describe it. Two-toed alien. Finding an alien is strange on its own, but in this video, this person hit the motherlode of all spooky things in one when he looked under this boulder. Not only did he find an alien, but it was inside of a container that had strange, translucent slime-like substance inside of it, and covered with all that slime was an alien, or at least an artifact of such civilization. There was another jar there that had the same slime material, but this time around the alien was different and in a distorted, crawled-up position. Netizens believe these were real aliens preserved in an embryo, while others think these were just artifacts stored by a human trying to keep them hidden. Worm monster. Mysterious footage shows a squirming mass with parts writhing in every direction in the sewer pipe of someone's bathroom. The person said that they kept on hearing squishing sounds, which brought them to discover this abomination after they had sent a small camera down the pipe. I know how you feel, but this pulsating sludge is a colony of tubifex worms. Usually they live in your sewers, but somehow these got out. Although their grimy appearance should be enough to never touch them. If someone still wants to be a daredevil, just know that these sludge worms can also transmit parasites, so do not touch them. Wriggly creature. A mechanic in San Carlos, Costa Rica, was in for a shock when he found a bizarre creature covered in wriggling worms. He was about to close his shop when he noticed this strange insect on a ledge. And he did not know where it came from either. The insect didn't move at all, except for the tiny worms crawling on its body. After showing it to some friends, he was horrified to learn it was a caterpillar filled with fly parasite larvae that had just hatched. So he wasted no time and safely got rid of the creature to prevent it from spreading to other insects nearby. Spidey humanoid. In this next clip, a farmer in India was out late at night with a night vision camera because he was searching for his missing sheep. But instead of finding his sheep, he found something downright disturbing. In the footage, you can see what looks like an angry creature perched on one of the tree branches, almost like it's ready to pounce any second. This terrified the farmer, so after he realized what he had just captured, he ran away from there as quickly as possible. And if this clip is real, it's not hard to imagine what would have happened to the farmer's missing sheep. Is this a real creature, or just some top-notch CGI work? People in robes. A bizarre and somewhat disturbing clip shows a bunch of men in black hooded robes, sitting in an organized manner, while a person on the left can be seen talking to the camera. It's possible he was their teacher or leader of this mysterious group. Or maybe someone responsible for this cult-like initiation. But whatever is his role, These robed men carry out some strange acts, and even make a bizarre offering in the nearby stream. No one knows if this is a small group or part of a much larger satanic group. Strange mutation. A possible siren was caught on camera in Chile, and its sight terrified the locals, who saw it resting on top of a rock. But as it tried to move onto the road, they quickly started recording. The siren did not look relaxed and was angry, maybe because it could not get onto land. It leaped back into the ocean and vanished. After watching the footage, I'm leaning towards the idea that it might be a fake. But what do you think? Is this a genuine glimpse of a mythical creature, or just another elaborate hoax? Mystery sea creature. A fisherman in the Gulf of Thailand made a bizarre catch when he reeled in a jelly-like sea creature off the coast of Songkhla province. This creature had a thick, gray, jelly-like body with black spots inside each larvae-like cell. The 24-year-old fisherman pulled up his net on 28 August 2019 and came face-to-face with this mysterious sea creature. He placed it on a wooden bench and recorded this unique specimen, but it started crawling around on the surface. Of course, he was puzzled by what he had discovered and even tried to find answers online. But what he found was nothing. Absolutely no information on this creature, and no one even tried to identify this being. Fairy. This was filmed inside a stable and behind one of the horses. Something enigmatic was caught flying in front of the camera. It is obvious to tell that it had wings, so maybe an insect. But that was quickly disapproved when people noticed its strange long legs hanging in the air. So, was it a fairy? If we slow the video, a small head can also be seen. And even more strangely, this creature was doing some kind of a weird dance with its legs. They were not stationary. The owners even went to investigate this site, but found this creature gone. Goatman. Is this footage evidence of Goatman? Maybe a skinwalker? Or just simply something that some goats have been caught doing? Now, Goatman has been caught in some clips around the world, and this one looks to be entirely different. So maybe it is in fact a skinwalker, as they are known to walk on hind legs when they take the form of any animal, but in broad daylight. In front of other people doesn't look like something they do. They go after one person at a time, and get spooked if someone spots them. So I must conclude that this was in fact a strange goat act that was caught on camera. Walking on water. Okay, is he really walking on water an optical illusion or some kind of magic trick? A few months ago, a video surfaced from Indonesia that showed a local man with a backpack casually strolling on knee-deep water. The water was deep enough that it required a boat, but apparently he didn't need one. Turns out, the 51-year-old man you're seeing is very famous in his town for his unusual ability to walk on water. Indian Naga. Half woman, half snake was caught in an undisclosed part of the world, but it was located somewhere inside of a dense rainforest. Her lower body was like an anaconda, but much larger. She was circling around the area she was recorded and was estimated to be around 30 to 35 feet in length. Her top half was not entirely human, as she had slits for eyes, and her tongue was just like that of a black mamba. But her long hair covered the top half too well enough to hide her. Yet this creature, this hybrid, is real. Creepy beach creature. When this image first appeared online, it baffled everyone. They were convinced they'd spotted a demon on the beach, and nobody was eager to uncover the truth. Take a moment to figure out what you're actually seeing. Well, surprise! Unless you've already seen the video, you probably didn't expect this. The footage, uploaded on TikTok by Brenda Gonzalez, actually shows her dog enjoying a day at the beach in Panama. So, no need to worry about a demon dog prowling the earth. Well, at least not right now. It turns out that what looked like a supernatural sighting was just a regular beach day for a very photogenic pup. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more creepy, mysterious creatures, let me know in the comments. As always, see you next time.